I think the antidote to this anxiety is being comforted by the character of God. And this is something I get a lot. We read the Bible like just chapter by chapter in the morning when we eat breakfast. And when you hear a lot of these stories in the Old Testament, you see how God works. It's like we're reading Ezra, and he like worked in the heart of the king to inspire the king to let the Israelites rebuild the temple. So I'm like, okay, that's a thing he does.
Right.
Even if it's not a Christian ruler, he can put a desire on their heart to push his plan forward. And then later in Ezra, people are fasting and asking God for their protection and provision as they're doing that project. And it says he heard them. So I'm like, okay, hearing us is something that he does in response to us, fasting. Or, I mean, there's so many instances where you can just read these stories that happened thousands of years ago and say, and get to know God.
Yeah.
Get to know the kinds of things he does and the kinds of things that motivate him. Where it says 6 things that verse, like 7 things I hate and 6 things I can't stand. And it lists like a lying tongue and feet that are swift to shed blood. And you're getting to know him, seeing those stories. And like the whole Bible is good. And the New Testament has richness and the Old Testament has richness. But when you see how a person behaves in different I'm talking about God, but in different scenarios, you start to really understand them.